This week we take you with us for a day behind anchor and we share our view on why the B57 is such a special boat under the Beneteau sailboats. And although we planned to make a beautiful energizing vlog, we had some challenges. After living remotely for almost 4 years, we got caught up by viruses from kindergarten. And it didn't end that well. But we did get to spend one wonderful day behind anchor with a lot of love and attention for our little sick Benjamin. Lately we haven't been filming a lot, but today is a special day because we are behind anchor again and we thought let's take you with us for a day, 24 hours in one of the most beautiful spots in the world you can be, behind anchor in a beautiful boat. Yeah, we're gonna tell you a little bit more about the Beneteau today, I think.
The B57, the mighty B57. We have to explain a little bit because we are very behind schedule. Because we were sick, or we're still sick. Benjamin is sick for 5 days now?
Day 5.
5 days, so he has a double ear infection. Our nights of sleep are quite a challenge. And I have to cough as well. But Rihanna, you are doing pretty well, right?
I'm doing pretty well. I think all the baby the baby is keeping me up pretty good as well. But it's really sad for Benjamin. He's really sick and a lot of pain and he can't hear that well right now, so we have to yell at him from time to time to make him us understand. But yeah, we're gonna start with a dip in the sea. It's still cold, but it's one of our favorite things to do when we are behind anchor. Something you can't do in the marina, not that hygienic. That much lately, so we're feeling a little bit guilty, but today we're behind anchor, so that's the perfect day to take you with us how it is to live 24 hours on your private little island.
But we didn't film because we are all sick, and Benjamin is sick for 5 days in a row. He has a double ear infection. I'm coughing like an old sea dog, and we don't sleep that well. But Rihanna is doing amazingly well, also because she's pregnant now. The immune system of a pregnant lady. You're gonna boost it now to take a dip. Do you know the temperature of the water?
No.
I do.
And this?
17 degrees.
Oh, it's better. Our last dip, it was 11 degrees, I think, right?
In January.
Yes.
Yeah. Long swim around the boat?
I don't know. It's very long. I think I'm gonna keep it with just a dip. I know it's 6 degrees warmer than in January, but I find it still quite cold. So. And the water is really beautiful green.
It is.
Can you show around the boat? Look at this. Okay. You jump?
Sorry?
You're gonna jump?
Of course I'm gonna jump.
Over me?
Ready?
Ready? Set? Ah!
Ah! So where would we be without dreams?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, there are a lot of dreams over here. There's a broken dream over there called Club Med. It was a resort from a French initiative back in the 50s. And they had to abandon it because of the war, of the Yugoslavian war. And over there you can see Nikki Beach. That's kind of the new kid in town.
It's like the old one and the new one.
Yeah.
But didn't you talk to a surfer who...
Yeah. There was a local guy and he said, back in the days I always took my surfboard to go over here to see the French nice ladies, sometimes half naked.
That's probably what the French are known about a little bit, right?
Oh, it's French kissing.
No, just like being very comfortable with their bodies and... I have to be honest, now sitting here in the sun, it's actually pretty good, pretty fine. Maybe I'm a little bit of a, how do you say it? Aansteller?
Pussy.
A pussy. But it makes you feel alive, it makes you feel great. So I didn't have the time to probably wash myself, but Benjamin is hungry and he hasn't eaten a lot the last day. So when he has an appetite, we're instantly, okay, we're gonna make something right now. So he asked specifically for oats with choco-cola. That's how he calls chocolate.
What are you making?
Well, this is our breakfast. It's actually something made from leftover oatmeal from Benjamin and some frozen fruits and some dates. It's gonna be delicious. And after that, I'm gonna make our homemade chocolate ice cream, because Benjamin would love to have some chocolate ice cream. And he doesn't want to go to a doctor, but he is.
He is tomorrow. We go to the doctor, right?
Yes. Something like an acai bowl.
Acai. Acai.
Acai bowl.
Masa!
Gerda is totally into the. I was also, I have to admit, but into a new series on Apple TV. It's called We Crashed. Yeah, it's also about dreams.
Yeah, it's also about dreams and dreams falling apart and entrepreneurial spirit and startups, couples. I can only say Masa!
Yeah, and then you have to watch the series to understand this. It's an insider joke. A lot of lessons we got from Gerda's startup or where it went wrong came back in this one as well.
Yep.
And one of the things is always make sure you have the cash first in an escrow or whatsoever, because otherwise the people who have the cash will take control. But you just have to see the series. And let us know in the comments what you think.
That's for Benjamin. You want extra banana?
No.
Is this the danger zone? Food review.
Yeah.
So, how does it taste?
Well, I put in a little bit too much oatmeal leftovers from Benjamin in it. So it's like, I think we can survive on this for 4 days. So preparing some lunch, a delicious sandwich. But to be honest, I'm struggling today a lot. And I don't know if it's our hormones, but I'm really emotional. And Gerben is sick, and Benjamin is really sick. It's getting worse every day. So tomorrow we're gonna go to the doctor. That's a good thing, but it feels doesn't feel good. And yeah, but try to be positive. Well, I'm vlogging and thinking, oh, you're such a douchebag. But trying to keep it real, trying to show everything. So today is days with ups and downs. Beautiful swim in the morning, and now strong, turbulent twister of pregnancy hormones and emotions, I think. Yeah, well, let's shift focus and make a beautiful sandwich.
Here you go.
Dreams.
Dreams. Yeah. This sailing boat was a dream as well. This sailing boat was a dream of the CEO of the Beneteau group back in around 2000. He wanted to build, he wanted to get into the biggest yachts, and he wanted to get into the 60-foot market. So he asked Bruce Farr to join him to make a beautiful design and a hull design and a interior layout to create a real head turner who could compete with the, let's say, the Oysters and the Albarrassis of this world.
So one of the reasons why a B57 is really special.
Yes, it's a special boat because it's not a production boat. It's a semi-custom built and with real craftsmanship. And they started building this Beneteau, and it's the whole numbers are known. Is 180 hulls are being made.
What's our hull number?
47.
47?
Yeah, you didn't know, right?
You can see it, right? Here?
No, I think it's in the hull.
Is it here?
No, this is just a qualification.
Oh, I always thought it would stand over there.
No, it's on the aft.
It's on the aft.
It's on the aft in the inscripted in the hull.
Ah.
Yeah. No other boat in this, let's say, this size in that during that days to have an aft deck like this and to have this center cockpit. It's very safe for passage making, and it's a very fast hull. Because in the beginning we had a Genoa of 145%, and making double digits in speed is quite normal.
Yes, I think our record up until today was 11.4 knots.
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
Yeah.
It was a road in Greece, and there's a whole other story we're going to tell you once.
Yeah.
But I got really scared.
I'm not sure if it was a successful project for Beneteau, because they only built 180. It turned out to be their flagship boat, and yeah, that has a value as well, of course. So
high quality,
fast, passage making, safety, and quite luxurious. So also when you go inside, you know if you go to another boat, it's always a little bit cramped.
Yeah.
And here it's very spacious.
Very spacious.
With me almost 190.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of headspace everywhere.
Yeah. If I think back at the J class, the modern J class we saw in Croatia.
Yeah.
That was also such a difference. For our boat looked so much bigger than theirs from the inside.
Yeah, so spacious.
They said it themselves as well.
Yeah, and they are 24 meters.
Yeah.
So they really Beneteau put this project. They put everything inside, and they made just a beautiful design. And that's one of the reasons I loved it. I remember when I was looking on the internet for boats, my eye catch the Beneteau 523. And I was looking at it, and then the Beneteau 57 popped up, and then I looked at it and I saw the master cabin and I saw all the specs, and the brochure, and then I was thinking, man, this is it. This is it. And then I called a good friend of mine and I said, what should I do? Because the price difference it's 100k. And he said, man, if this is the boat you're gonna do it, you should do it, because otherwise you will regret. And he also said, and you will be a millionaire very soon again, so don't worry. Lianne made some nice food. And I fell asleep and I'm really feeling not so good. I haven't felt so bad in a long time. So I'm sleeping. Thank you, my dear. Okay, back to the mighty B57. I asked follow owners on the Facebook group. Sorry. Fellow owners. Yes, Benjamin, we're coming. Why? Yes, Benjamin wants something different to eat. He wants to have some chippies. But we don't have the chippies he wants. Yes, Benjamin. He's also feeling so bad. But okay, back. Okay, why is the B57 special for you? The fast far hull design, the solid construction, the room for my dinghy on the stern deck. What's the difference for you between the B57 and a normal Beneteau? The ability to cruise long distances safely in fast, comfortable fashion. Totally agree. What are the pros and cons? The only con on my B57 is servicing and maintaining its unnecessary 4 heads. I'm going to remove one and convert it into a workshop and storage. Yes, that's right. We have 4 toilets on board, 4 heads. But yes, servicing and maintaining, and we have an electric one in the aft cabin. But there's always something. Which boats are in the same range? The Amel, the Discovery, the Oyster, though they are much more expensive. What would be your next boat after the B57? I'm very happy with my B57. I have owned it for 5 years and do not plan to replace it. What would be your next B57? A B57 built by Carzia Customs. Okay, so more adventure sailing. What's the difference between a B57 and a normal Beneteau? The layout. The shower in the aft cabin could be bigger. Yes, that's right. That's right. But that's it. That's it. So this is the mighty B57. Benjamin is sick for 7 days. Poor fellow. All the stuff is dripping out of his ears. So this is the downside of going to school, Benjamin. Interacting with other ladies. I just finished watching an episode of Sailing Uma and they are talking about yacht design, and that's very interesting. We are patrons of Sailing Uma and they are 2 young designers. They started sailing from scratch, rebuilding their boat, sailed in the Caribbean, sailed in the Arctics. So they are really inspirational, and their filming quality is really outstanding. If you don't know them, please follow them, because it's a very inspirational couple. But they just launched a video about yacht design, and that most of the boats nowadays are just made for, let's say, for general use and not really specific. And yeah, back to the mighty B57. For me, this boat was designed by Bruce Farr, by the CEO of Beneteau at that time, for a performance boat, not a real performance boat, but a cruiser, making long passages, short-handed crew, and luxurious. And that's, for me, that was ticking all the boxes. So I'm still happy with the B57, and I don't think we will find another boat reach the same levels. But you never know. You never know. I know it's on the Janne's bucket list to restore an old classic wooden sailboat, like a day sailor. So that's it. So we're gonna take the sundowner over here, and then we move to the marina. We just heard that we got a new berthing place, so changing sceneries is always good. And then we're gonna bring Benjamin to the hospital, because that's necessary. So thanks guys for watching, and next time more sailing or more adventures when we feel the energy again. But thanks, and yeah, also sorry for not commenting on all or reacting on all the comments. We are getting there, but due to the amount of reactions, we really try to keep up. But it's not always that easy if you are lacking energy. But we will get there. Thanks, guys.
As you can see, we are enjoying life behind anchor tremendously, even when we are sick. We are so grateful to be able to throw out the lines and find a spot like this within just 10 minutes. If you have been following us for a while, you know we love the simple life and don't need that much, and that full-time marina life isn't really made for us, even in such a beautiful place as Porto Montenegro. But we know that we will find the right balance, with being off the grid and in nature versus the vibrant and entrepreneurial vibe in Porto Montenegro. This is just what our family needs right now, and we know that this new balance is a chapter in our lives that will bring us so much spiritual and personal growth on so many levels. So we will have regular road trips through Montenegro, sailing adventures to Greece, Italy and Malta, while having business and school opportunities around Porto Montenegro. But our first and main priority of all is making sure that Benjamin gets better soon.
Pedro, we are going back to the marina. So, and we just got the raw edit from Pedro. I just downloaded it, so I'm gonna watch it with Rianne in the hospital, and then we have to create a voiceover and do some final stuff, and then hopefully we can be ready for this Tuesday. It's Saturday afternoon at the moment. So for our patrons, we always want to launch on Friday evening, so sorry guys. But we got some exciting news because one of our patrons decided to come over here to Montenegro and pay us a visit over here. So that's gonna be nice. Thank you, Eric. So, luckily there is Lily. And I just got a list from Rianne what to buy. So I have to buy flowers for, I think for the nurses, and I was buying a lot of chocolate for her, and then I saw all the chocolate was gone, and then she said, yeah, I gave it to the nurses. And I said, okay, interesting. And she said, yeah, let's give them a spark. And now I have to buy a lot of stuff to so I'm not sure what's happening over there. Hello.